one hand, I love that we're reconnecting physically. On the other hand, I cannot stop calculating the cost per shag, which, by the way, in case you're interested, is £6.
Yeah.
I'd kill for someone to fondle my balls for 2 minutes rather than what's gone on having 3 children. Fuck off. I'd say not being able to see is still preferable to not having a working penis.
What? I heard you. Hello everybody, welcome to a new season of 40ish. I'm Nicole Goodman.
And I'm Lauren Mishkon.
This is the podcast where we tackle the chaos of being 40-something, hence the title 40ish. Every week we dive into all things middle-age, the news, your stories, your questions or dilemmas, and of course we bring our own crap and our own stuff that we are navigating in midlife.
The mundane, the ridiculous. We're figuring out how to survive midlife together, one rant and crisis and meltdown at a time, or sometimes simultaneously.
Sometimes it's all just one big mishmash, one big beautiful mishmash.
Beautiful mishmash.
I actually can't read the script.
Why?
Because actually, well, I guess it brings me into my most 40ish thing, but I basically can't see.
Oh.
So I would. You're going to have to take the lead.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll just say don't forget to subscribe on Apple Podcasts, where you can get early access and ad-free listening across both this show and Self-Care Club, and bonus content you won't get anywhere else. And you can watch the video every week on Spotify if you're a visual learner, or you can listen on any other podcast platform of your choosing. And if you have something to share with us, please share it. Big, small, boring, rude.
The more boring, the better.
Yup.
We want to feel like we are not alone.
We really do. You can email us, hello@40ish.co.uk. Please be in touch and part of our conversation, because what is the show without you?
Nothing.
It's just two of us moaning.
Our life, basically.
And you know what? We can do that shit in private.
Also,
we haven't got to hire a studio to do that.
Also, I love that you've said visual learner, like they're going to learn something during this show.
They might.
Let's not set them up, okay? Let's just keep it.
I didn't want to say if you like visual stimulation, because I thought that implied there was something racy or rude, or we might do this show topless. Racy. But we don't.
Racy.
Yeah, racy. Like Jilly Cooper's Riders. Racy.
Oh my God.
It's coming back, series 2.
It's called Rivals.
What did I say?
Riders.
Similar thing. There is a lot of riding and there's ponies.
Anyway.
And polo.
I just want you to know, listeners, you're not going to learn anything. What you will maybe take away from this is feeling part of something, feeling heard, understood, and that we are all in it together, but learning.
So, Nicole Goodman, what is the most 40ish thing that has happened to you this week?
Well, I was going to see what was written down, what I wrote on the script, but as I just said, I can't fucking see.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just going to go with that.
Okay.
Oh, I can sort of see. Basically, I had to go and get my eyes tested over the summer, and he's given me some contact lenses, but he's given me one contact lens.
Oh, God.
So that one eye can read and one eye can see.
Yes.
Far afield. And it's amazing. If I'm watching the TV or I'm driving, it's all great, but not when I look at a screen. It's problematic.
What annoyed me is that you actually went and had your eyes lasered, you fixed your whole eyesight problem, then hormones in a couple of years, and now you've had to wear glasses and
5
lenses.
years. But yeah.
I mean, it is fucking annoying.
Beyond.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's not my most 40ish thing, because bringing like my eyesight to it, I know it is
very middle-aged.
But it's also, we can't make that fun content. We just can't.
It's not fun.
I mean, the next thing is not fun, but it is very real and very much happening. I know you're going to roll your eyes, and I just want to put a trigger warning in now. I'm going to be talking about my weight. If you want to skip forward 3 minutes, then by all means do. I do not want to trigger.
Can I skip forward for 3 minutes? Can I just leave the room for 3 minutes while you moan about being a size 8 to 10 and then come back? I'll come back when you finish.
That's not fair.
Okay.
Because let me tell you something. I put on 5 kilos, right? Now, if you had put on 5 kilos,
I probably have.
I would listen to it, right? I would listen to the moaning. I would listen to it. I wouldn't like diminish you. I wouldn't like shame you for like having feelings about putting on 5 kilos. There is no woman on this planet that puts on 5 kilos and doesn't feel disappointed by that.
Can we just say that's not over this summer. That's over a year.
It's progressively creeping up. No,
Yeah.
but I don't normally weigh myself. I never weigh myself.
Neither do I. Ever.
Neither do I.
Yeah.
But I wanted to because I came back from holiday. Honestly, nothing fits. Nothing fits. I've got baggy jeans on and nothing fits. Okay. And that's when I know. So I thought I've actually got to stand on the scales because I just need to know what I'm dealing with.
Yeah.
It's not to like upset myself I just need to know it's data.
It's data.
That's
Okay.
it.
So what are we dealing with?
So I had a whole chat with myself before I
Yeah.
stood on the scales.
Yeah.
It's just data. It's just information.
It's just information. It's like I used to say to women in labour, however many centimetres dilated you are, it's just a snapshot of where you are right now. It doesn't mean that in an hour you won't be 10 centimetres.
Well, I will still be 5 kilos heavier in an hour. But thank you for the pep talk. Anyway.
Yeah.
I can see I haven't got the best audience here, so I'm going to skip. No, it's not nice.
What do you mean it's not nice? I'm not. I think you look lovely as you are. Can I just say that and leave it at that?
You can do what you do what you like. You're an adult, and you can do whatever you want.
Thank you.
And
Yeah.
and I'm just fucked off about it. But I am now. I needed to stand on those scales. It was a good thing. I am now reining it in. Getting serious, but I don't want to be 5 kilos heavier. So you know what? 5 kilos turns to 6 kilos, turns to 7, turns to 8, turns to 9. No.
Could turn to 25.
It could, but it's not going to because it's a slippery slope. So now
I could just leave you in an armchair and feed you through a funnel eventually. That'd be really fun.
It wouldn't be fun. It wouldn't be fun.
It's
because
also never going to happen.
Why would you feed me through a funnel?
Because that's what they do. You know, on, what do they call it? My £600 Life. There's a woman who actually just...
But that would then make you a feeder.
I don't think... I mean, I'm a feeder in a loving way, but I'm not a feeder in a like, I'm very skinny and my partner is £600 and I puree all the food and put it down her throat in a funnel. Because that's weird shit.
I mean... So let's just move on and you tell me what you've been doing.
Well, I shall tell you. And you can roll your eyes because it's really 40-ish.
I am going to roll my eyes. I don't even know what you're going to say.
You will. It's boring. It's mundane. It's practical. And it's very middle-aged.
Is it very typically you?
Yeah, it actually is.
Is it to do with the garden?
No, it's nothing to do with the
Is it
garden.
to do... Okay, so that's one conversation I'm happy to swerve.
Yeah.
What are the other things that I can't be bothered to listen to you talk about? No, it's mainly the garden. It's mainly the gardening.
The kitchen stuff you don't like either, really.
But I don't mind cooking stuff.
It's
Like you
neither.
told me about your dinner. I'm happy to hear about
It's not that
recipes.
No, it's much more boring than that. I bought a very, very sensible rubber mat.
Just leave it there.
Rubber Macintosh for the autumn.
Rubber.
So the rain just doesn't even touch it. Just runs off it. And do you know what? It was 50% off.
Did you get it from Rains?
No, I hate Rains.
Why?
I just hate it.
Why do you hate it? It's very strong
Ollie-
about a clothing brand.
Ollie bought me a couple of things from Rains for Christmas. And I just was so bitterly disappointed by them.
Oh, really?
And I tried to cover it up. And then I just didn't use them. And then I said, do you know what?
Have you still got it in your cupboard? Because I quite like Rains.
No, I actually asked, I said, please, it would make me much happier if you just returned them. He's like, exchange it for something. I was like, I hate everything in the shop. Can you please just return it?
But they're
and
like
keep the money?
very sensible rubber Macintoshes. So what's the problem?
No, they didn't really have any Macintoshes and it's all unisex. I don't know. No, it's khaki. I'd say actually olive. It's olive. It's got a hood. It's got poppers. It's so #mum. And I can't wait to wear that at the school fields when I pick up Josh on a Monday and a Friday.
What about when you walk your dog?
Yeah, well, obviously I'll walk the dog in it as well. But you know what I like about it? Is it like, it's not glamorous. It's not sexy. It was 50% off. So I got it for half of, it was quite expensive.
We know what 50% off
No, but it
means.
was quite expensive. But
Right.
it wasn't when I bought it.
Where'd you get it from?
M&S. And I love it. But I'm just saying, this is midlife.
But I also think, right, if someone now had to decide whose 40-ish moment they're going to relate to more, I think it's mine. Like, does anyone really care? I know no one cares that I've put on 5 kilos. I am aware of that. But also, no one really cares that you've bought this raincoat.
No. I don't expect anyone to care. I'm just saying it's a deeply 40-ish something to do, is to buy something for purely practical reasons because the season is changing and you need something sensible. I wouldn't have done that at 20. I just thought, fuck it, and worn a handkerchief. Should we get into our first dilemma?
Yeah.
Before we jump in, a quick disclaimer. We're not doctors or healthcare professionals, so if there is an issue you are seriously struggling with, please contact a qualified expert.
You're seriously struggling with that sentence.
I really was, wasn't I?
Right, you're going to have to read it because I can't see anything. I might as
Lord.
well shut my script.
Here we go. Dear 40-ish ladies, please keep me anon. We shall do so.
Standard.
I'm 48. My husband's 49. And let's just say for a variety of reasons, both mental and physical, his old chap isn't quite as sprightly as it used to be.
That's a shame.
He has started using Viagra, which does the job, and I'm not complaining.
Okay, great.
The downside is that these little blue pills are surprisingly expensive.
Oh, I don't know.
I didn't either. Without wanting to go the whole Martin Lewis, I've done the maths, and I can't help thinking, is it worth it? On the one hand, I love that we're reconnecting physically. On the other hand, I cannot stop calculating the cost per shag, which, by the way, in case you're interested, is £6 per shag. That's a lot.
£6.
Sometimes I even catch myself thinking that what he spends on a multi-pack per month could have been spent on a nice takeaway, 2 bottles of Malbec, or a monthly Netflix subscription. If he's particularly frisky, we are talking gym membership money. Am I being completely unromantic for even thinking about the price tag? Should I just file it under essential household expenses? Do I bite the bullet and see if Costco does a bulk buy? Help.
Costco will not do a bulk buy.
How do you know? Have you ever looked?
They don't sell pills. They sell supplements.
They sell like paracetamol.
But don't you have to have it prescribed, Viagra?
No.
What, you can just go into a chemist and say, can I have some Viagra, please?
I mean, I've never bought any, but I think so. Because there's always TV adverts for it and it never says go and see your doctor. It just tells you the name of the brand and then you just go online and get it.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
They're not prescription. I think you'd go to the pharmacy and get them like you would an antibiotic eye drop. But you don't need to see a doctor.
But you do need to ask the pharmacist for some, which is just so embarrassing.
Oh, how awful for men to have to do one thing that's a bit embarrassing.
What are you talking about? Oh, you think... you don't think their wives are doing it for them?
I mean, I know someone, right, over the summer who had to go and have their testicles checked. The moaning, and they touched me. I was like, oh my God. Do you even have any understanding as a woman of how many people by the time you're 40 have rummaged up there with machines and fingers and hands and wands and spectacles and scrapers and fucking
heads,
forceps? Like, fuck off.
Yeah.
I'd kill for someone to fondle my balls for 2 minutes rather than what's gone on having 3 children. Fuck off. It was really pathetic. So
hold on.
Suck it up at the pharmacy.
I'd kill for someone to fondle my balls. I mean, classic. Classic. There's very few things in life that are free. And as you get to middle age, it turns out even sex isn't free. That's not fair. That's not on. That is so fucking middle-aged. It's just not on. And I find like everything fails as you get older.
That's true.
Everything fails.
Yes.
So everything needs like preventing or dealing with or managing, like my eyesight for a perfect example. Or, I mean, there's other things that, and this, now she's got to pay to have sex.
With her own husband.
With her own, I mean, that is just tragic. It's just tragic.
It's better than not having any sex with him at all.
It depends on the sex.
Listen, we're just machines. Our bodies are just machines and they wear out with age. It's normal. It's natural. It's okay.
I know, but it costs so much to keep it maintained.
Can I tell you what I think my issue would be with Viagra? Obviously not taking it, but being on the receiving end of it. It's like, doesn't it...
Does it go down?
Well, it must do eventually.
No, but it's like hours and hours and hours.
What I was going to say is like...
And do they climax on it?
Oh, they must do. Otherwise they wouldn't take it. There's no way men would take
do they
it.
climax and then it goes down?
I'm assuming so. But what I was going to say is, I think it just takes like forever. And also, you know what I mean?
It might not.
Like
it might
2
be quicker.
hours.
How do you know?
I don't know, but I'm saying I know it keeps them up for hours.
But that's what
hours
that's
is a
what
long time.
I'm saying, well, you'd be sore. I mean,
if it is going on for 2 hours,
No.
maybe they don't need to do it as often. I don't think it's... Look, I don't know her financial circumstances, and I also don't know how much it's costing him to buy a multi-pack.
what is the question? Should she just get over it and just get on with it? Yes.
Is she being unromantic for
Yes.
thinking about the cost?
Yes. But I get it. It's an absolute nose. It's a nose. But it's just another thing that you can file. Instead of like household expenditure, just file it under being fucking middle-aged.
Yeah. File
You know,
it under that and enjoy
Like,
the sex.
it's like, yeah. Now I can't see with a contact lens or without a contact lens. It's like in that bracket. You know?
I think...
Like I have to
just
decide.
let it-
I have to decide
Yeah.
where I want to see things now. Like,
sad.
what is this?
It's
I don't-
aging. It's aging.
I don't want to have to decide. I just want to see.
I'd say not being able to see is still preferable to not having a working penis.
What?
Saying
I heard you.
he would
heard
probably
you.
swap your eyesight issues for the flaccid penis.
I mean, I don't know this guy, so it's good for him. Good for him. I would still like to be able to see my screen and the car in front of me.
Would you pay
at the same
£6
time?
a sight? £6 a look.
Yeah, yeah.
Would you
A
pay
look, not a
Yeah.
look,
a day?
not a look. A day,
A week?
A
A day? That's a lot.
Well, how much are the contact lenses? The contact lenses are a fortune, so I effectively am. Right? See, now I have to pay to see. She has to pay to have sex. Like, what's next? Pay to go to empty my bowels. It's going to be next. Sometimes I think about that.
If you had to pay to
No, like, because everything like just changes and some things just fail. And then I think, you know what? You should really appreciate the things that aren't failing, like being able to do a poo. Right? Because let me tell you something. You don't think about this shit. But when you can't do a poo and you are constipated, all you want is to be able to do a poo. Right? And then you think like, oh my God, I didn't appreciate my mobile bowels. You know? It's like when you have a toothache. You don't really appreciate your teeth until you have a toothache.
You can't get away from toothache.
You can't get away from and you also can't get away from constipation,
No.
FYI.
It's a bit like, you know, when you have a cold and all you can think about is how fed up you are with your cold and blowing your nose all the time and how boring it is and how you're not really ill.
Yeah.
It's just so tedious.
Yeah.
But when you don't have a cold, you never appreciate not having a cold.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
It's that. It's that
exactly the same
Let's-
as doing a poo.
Let's both appreciate today that we don't have a cold
And that we can do a
and
poo.
that we can both do a poo. What a great day for us both.
Oh dear, you're going to have to read everything out
Are
because,
you serious?
well, as I mentioned, I can't see.
Can't you like scroll in, make it really big?
No, I could take the contact lens out.
No, don't say that. You'll be holding it in your finger all morning.
Well, no, I would throw it away. I wouldn't then put it back in. I wouldn't like reuse it.
I reuse mine. They're
Yeah, but
2 week. They're 2
Yeah,
weeks.
mine are disposables.
Oh, okay. All right. I'll read then. So
Whilst you still can, be grateful for the fact that you can still read.
it's what's happening in midlife news this week. The unhappiest age is no longer midlife. Gen Z may be the first generation not to have a midlife crisis.
When are they having the crisis?
Now.
Right. Gen
Basically
Zs.
now. Yeah.
Aren't Gen Zs our children? We always talk about generations. We never get it quite right. We're Gen X.
Yeah, we're X. We're
Yeah,
at
so
the very end.
They're Gen Zs.
Yeah. It says for decades, people have hit an unhappiness hump during midlife, but perhaps no more. A survey of more than 10 million Americans and 40,000 British households has revealed the widely documented rise in worry, stress and depression with age that peaks in midlife and then declines has disappeared. This shift is not due to middle-aged people suddenly becoming more cheerful. It's because Gen Z is far more prone to despair and anxiety than any previous generation in their early 20s.
Oh, it's so sad.
The average 22-year-old is likely to be far unhappier than their parents. The U-shaped trend in which well-being tends to decline from childhood until 50 before rebounding in old age. You know, there's like that U-curve and we're supposed to be the unhappiest now. And then it just goes up and up and up till you're so fucking happy at 90 when nothing works. Why are you so happy at 90 when nothing works? Maybe you're just grateful you're still breathing. Yeah,
well, I think by that point, you know true gratitude.
So they've done this survey and that's what they found. And they've said reasons for the disappearance of unhappiness in midlife are unclear, but it's thought that long-term impacts of the recession and job prospects for younger people, mental health care services and what happened during COVID and social media are to blame. Oh. So, should we have our meltdown competition? We've got one from the listeners. Have you got one?
Hasn't this whole episode been one big one?
One big meltdown?
Yeah.
I don't feel like I'm having a meltdown. I've bought a rubber Mac. I mean, it's not a sign of a nervous breakdown. It's the sign of a very sensible, practical woman who's facing the autumn prepared, I'd say. I didn't say it was sexy.
If you don't think that is peak middle-aged...
I do! But it's not a breakdown.
No, meltdown.
It's not a meltdown.
All right, okay. No, you're right. It's not a meltdown. I wrote something down, but as I told you, I don't think I can see it.
I'll tell you what you wrote. You wrote back to school supplies.
Oh,
what a ball ache.
Oh. Is that what I wrote?
That is what you wrote, yeah.
Okay, well... Do I need to say any more?
Probably not.
Because I've spent all morning on Amazon, on ASOS. I've got to go to the uniform shop after because before that, whatever. Before that, okay. All right, we're here. Before that, I couldn't go. A, my daughter has been away loads over the summer. And B, it was on an appointment basis only at the uniform shop. Yeah. But for years, 7 to 8, she's in year 10.
Oh.
I mean...
So now what?
So now I've got to go today. I've got no appointment. I've got to get there before 4. I asked my daughter if she wanted to go early today so we could just get it out of the way. She's like, I'm not getting up early to go and get my uniform. Fair enough. Like, why does she want to do that?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm doing. And it's just going to cost a fortune. And then I said to her, oh, can you check like what sports kit you need? I mean, she's never ever going to check what sports kit she needs. So we're going in blind. There'll be something she's forgotten. And the whole thing costs a bloody fortune. And also, why can't you ever keep your scientific calculator? Why have I got to buy a new one every year? Every fucking year. She needs a new scientific calculator.
Does it have a sticker with her name on it on the back?
Don't be annoying. No one wants your comments here. No one. It was rhetorical. What's your meltdown?
My meltdown is that we came back from holiday last week, so we're in the first week of September now. And we were in a really nice hotel. Really, really, really nice. Couldn't be nicer. But the pillows were atrocious. And I kept thinking about that woman who wrote into us ages ago saying, do you think I'm a weirdo for packing my own pillow? And every single morning I woke up in this beautiful hotel and I said to Ollie, I wish I'd packed my pillow. How's your neck? And he was like, they're not great pillows. Maybe we can ask them for more pillows. They were like a fucking pancake.
That's not a pillow.
Pancake. And I woke up all through the night because I couldn't get comfortable in my neck. And I was like, oh, this is shit. Anyway, the night before we leave, I went down to reception and said, is it possible just to have a couple more pillows sent up to the room? Because, you know, they're not, I just need another pillow. She hands me a pillow menu. There are 8 types of pillow, any of which, in any combination, I could have chosen and slept on for the week. And I didn't know about it. And it really was a meltdown. Like, I really felt like my nights had been ruined by not knowing that such a thing existed. Who even knew such a thing existed?
I actually...
A pillow menu? What the fuck?
The Karen energy around that whole story. I just can't even.
Listen, we're old and we need neck support.
Pillow
it's just
menu. You're bringing...
pillow
Hold on a second. Midlife meltdown.
Yeah.
You're bringing pillow menus.
Pillow menu.
I mean...
My meltdown is I didn't know such a thing existed. Then I knew it
I
did.
I have been
disappointed.
somewhere that had pillow menus before. It was fucking amazing.
But also, like, tell the middle-aged people day one, hey guys,
You look middle-aged.
You look middle-aged.
Here's your pillow menu.
Here's a pillow menu. If you don't like what's on the bed, let us know.
Right, what's the listener's what's the listener's midlife meltdown? Because I'm thinking,
It's not relatable.
I don't even.
Not relatable. What do you mean? Here we go. Hi, ladies. I had a case of midlife outspokenness backfire on me this week, and I thought that you would enjoy my embarrassment. I mean, yes and no. You know what I mean? Yes, we will enjoy it. No, I don't want anyone to be embarrassed, but yeah, we will, won't we?
Well, I'm like, it's got to be better than the pillow menu. Come on.
I went into a high street store the other day. Oh, fuck it. I don't know why I'm protecting them. It was Whistles. To try a few pieces on. I picked up a lightweight raincoat. You see, it's not just me. It's happening. Raincoats are happening. Very nice. Khaki. Military vibes. Useful. I love this woman. She's so on my wavelength. It had a couple of toggles on both sides below the waist that didn't seem to do anything. And I remarked to the 20-something sales assistant that they seemed a bit useless. She gave me the most withering look and replied, it's called fashion.
But you're also in Whistles, so you're probably about to spend 250 quid on this raincoat that you might want to cinch in at the waist. And if you can't, that's annoying.
Yeah, but it's called fashion.
Yeah.
I was a bit taken aback. I went into the changing room to quickly change into my clothes and leave as soon as I could because I was so pissed off.
Yes.
So when I heard her call out, excuse me, at the door, I turned around and said, excuse yourself, you're extremely rude. And I left. It was only when I met my friend for coffee 10 minutes later that she told me the back of my dress was tucked into my knickers. Oh. And I realised that I had walked around my whole local area like that because I refused to listen to the girl in the shop who was obviously trying to tell me. I told my friend that I did it on purpose and it was called fashion.
That's what she should have said to the shop assistant.
I love the show. Please keep keeping me company every week, please, Steph.
That's fantastic.
And I'm sorry for your embarrassment.
That is
but I did enjoy your story.
Fantastic. I actually had a little bit of a brat attack in a supermarket in France this holiday.
Oh, yeah.
Because you weren't allowed to take the trolley out. It was like one of those hypermarkets.
Oh, yeah.
Right. So I had a whole load of stuff and you got to pay for the bags. I didn't really want to pay for the bags because...
But who brings brags for life on holiday?
No, but... Well, we always had them in the car. It doesn't matter. It's the bag thing is a whole thing. And every time we went into the supermarket, we're like, we forgot the bags.
Yeah.
They wouldn't let me take the trolley out away from the cashiers. I'm like,
what are you supposed to do?
I had a whole thing of 16 Diet Cokes. I had a bottle of water. Like I had big bulky stuff. And they were like, well, you can go over there and you can get a big trolley. I said, yeah, but I don't have the disc, to free the trolley up. Yeah. They're like, well, then you'll have to go to information. Now, this hypermarket was as big as like a shopping mall. Okay. It would
have taken you 10 minutes to get there.
I was so fucked off. I mean, call it menopausal rage. It was so inefficient for me to have to do that. And it was just, like, you're just being such a job's worth. Just, I'll bring it back. Just let me put this. No. I literally, in the middle of it, took everything. And I was like this. I nicked a bag. They were like, have you bought that? I'm like, it's mine. Stuffed all the stuff in and literally threw the trolley at them. But I was so fucked off. And like,
That's
really.
Not very practical, is it? You're supposed to wheel the trolley to your car. That's kind of the
really, point. Do they give a fuck? No, they just see me as some moody, rude woman now.
Whatevs. You don't live in France, so who cares?
I know. Thank God.
I think we should let this lady win, don't you? She's fully deserving.
You mean my story about rulers isn't going to...
What, do you mean my fully relatable pillow menu story isn't the winner
Your
this week?
Pillow menu. I might even edit that out. It's so unrelatable. That's hideous. Hideous.
But she's great.
Steph, you are the winner. Thank you for writing
well
that
done,
in.
Steph.
And well done. And well done for telling her nothing but just in your tone said it all.
That's so fucking rude.
Yeah.
Called fashion. Fuck off.
Fuck off.
Anyway, what a lovely show.
We can't finish there.
Why not?
Because we've just said fuck off and now we're going to finish.
Why not? We make the rules.
Yeah.
It's our show.
Yeah.
There's no boss going to come in and fire us today.
No.
Even James is too busy to moan at us today.
James is not our boss.
No,
Can we just say...
I just said James is too busy to even moan at us today. He's not our boss.
That's good. Yeah. That is good.
Yeah.
And then he turned around to you and said, because we haven't seen him since the summer, because he was away when we were last in. And he was like, you look well, you look, so-so to me. I'm like, James, have you got to start quite this early on? I haven't even asked you how your holiday is yet.
He does have to start that early on.
Right, we'll be back next week, next Tuesday, for our second show of the week. Please be in touch, hello@40ish.co.uk. Look after yourselves, keep being middle-aged, and keep telling us about what's going on in your lives. See you Tuesday.